Hello everybody and welcome back to Casual Gamer Oz as we move now into the third last race of our third season here on F1 2017 career season. Toro Rosso driver Ben Waterworth are in Mexico at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. Best qualifying here of 9th back in Season 1 of F1 2016 as well as Season 2 here on F1 2017. It's a circuit that we have finished on the podium before and we're finishing the points every Grand Prix except for last year. We would have been in the points last year as we'll start this had we not had that little incident with Max Verstappen, I believe it was, into the stadium section. So yeah, I remember that well. And as we go along here, we are only about 30 points away from our next upgrade, so all things going to plan here. If we can qualify in the top 17, we should easily get that and be able to fit it in time for Brazil. And obviously, we don't want it to fail on us, and I'll probably just jinx it by saying that, but we're going to try our darndest to get a little bit further up the grid than 17th in a track that I like, and a track that, touch wood, we do well at. So that is me jinxing myself, no doubt, here in Mexico, as we're still hovering on the bubble here of a top 10, just ever so slightly, as I run myself ragged there, and that will cost us a top 10 place, and probably cost us a top 17, knowing my luck as well. Just judging on how generally this works, as I'm really ragged there, on the cusp of the top 10. Till last season, we'd qualified in the top 10 every single time here in Mexico, but I jinxed that last time around, and I'm not even going to look up. I'm not even going to look up until I get to the final straight. I'm not looking up. You're looking at there going, Ben, well, you're going to be disappointed when you look up. I can see the green out of the corner of my eye, which means I know we're ahead of the 17th place at least. Oh, God, we're right on the cusp of 17th. We're going to be out in 17th, are we? We got 17th. Damn it! Jeff tells me it's an excellent lap, but I'm pissed off with that. Our lowest ever qualifying here in Mexico. Well, that's the 100th Grand Prix, by the way, in case you forgot about that, unless you're joining here for the first time on F1, what are we, Casual Gamer Oz, that's what we're called. It's my 100th Grand Prix on Casual Gamer Oz in career mode, notwithstanding online modes or invitational events, including the first 2 seasons that we did in, yeah, hang on, I'll just shut up, let me get to this next bit. That's an edit point, let's get here. Notwithstanding what we did the first 2 seasons on F1 2016 and then obviously our 2 seasons here on F1 2017. This is my 100th Grand Prix. My 100th Grand Prix. That's what I'm trying to say to you. 100th Grand Prix. Yay. So, can we get a result? In Ben Waterworth's 100th Grand Prix here in Mexico. Best finish here of 3rd. We finished 9th in Season 2 of 2016. 8th in Season 1 of 2017. And 14th last season. So we're going to cross that line there and cross over 500. So we're going to put this upgrade on in time for Brazil. We're losing a rivalry, which is nothing unusual. Can we at least move up a little bit there? Yes, we do. Sauber showed a bit of interest in it before. Again, we're trying to keep our seat here in Toro Rosso. So we're going to go to our powertrain there. And we're going to fit in here a new cylinder head. Redesigned cylinder head, less prone to pre-ignition of fuel, means the engine can produce more controlled combustion, hence consistently achieving higher power output. Minor for Brazil. And hopefully it will work. You can see there, that should put us on engine par with Toro Rosso. So, there you go. Alrighty. It's the small wins. And it looks like overall that should take us back on par with McLaren as well. A few late season upgrades here to the car. And you can't stop R&D development, I feel, in this one like you could in 2016. Should mean we obviously get a bit of a bonus, don't we, at the end of the season if we make it through Toro Rosso. So we should be able to get a couple of parts updated in the lead up to Albert Park. And now that we've kind of done the factory on the engine, it should mean then that we should be able to develop the shit out of the engine next year. Hopefully it can push us up to a first driver position. Again, looks like we're going to be stuck at Toro Rosso for our 4th season. Very much Carlos Sainz. I'm going to yawn. Excuse me, we're not in the inside, which is a bit sucky, but oh well. Put it into rich mode off the start line. We go. I'm going to try and cut right across here to the inside line, and we've successfully done it. I'm going to get banked though by Sainz and Palmer. We need them to move across. We need them to move across here. I want to brake just a tad there. So I was about to go right at the back. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Well, you know what I'm going to blame? My teammates, because I had to brake to get out of it, which then cost me to miss my initial braking zone. I had to turn into it, and that, ladies and gentlemen, I think is going to be my time at Toro Rosso done and done. My 100th Grand Prix that's what happened, and I don't think I'm going to be having this seat next year, and I think I'm going to be driving a Sauber. Yep. Cool. All right. So we're off to Brazil next. Ferrari look like they're going to be celebrating. They do. Who got the win? Raikkonen. Okay, so we're going to just have a look at the standings. And with 2 rounds... Oh my god, look how close it is. Vettel, 13 ahead of Raikkonen. It's going to go down to the last round here. Hamilton on 24. And Bottas, obviously, well out of it there. Palmer can catch us up there. Anyway, alright, so... Ferrari won the Constructors' Championship. We're off to Brazil. I'm sure we're going to get a warning. Let's see if this part will fit in and give us a bit of performance enhancements. Crease us on the grid, perhaps. But, yeah, it's been a difficult one. Happy 100th Grand Prix, Ben Waterworth. We'll speak to you in Brazil. Good night.